So over at TRB, we're busy working on the 38 Donzi for Jeff Schellenberger. One of the things that Jeff knew he wanted to get done to the boat was update the dash. We had Dale come up with some really nice ideas for some acrylic panels. So he got a new acrylic panel behind his screens, he got a new switch panel, and then he got a cover plate to go over the switches. So the guys did a fabulous job installing them. Dale did a really great job making the panels. I think it came together really well. I know Jeff's really gonna like the panel that we came up with. So another main thing that Jeff wanted to add to the boat after he saw it was a bow thruster. We called the pros in on this one. Florida Bow Thrusters is coming to install the bow thruster for us. They've done it thousands of times. They know the drill by now. We know that we could hire them and they could get the job done for us. We wouldn't have to think twice about it.
To begin this custom installation, the proper mounting location for the thruster is determined, marked, and a large drill bit is used to create a center point. Next, a hole saw matched to the size of the thruster propeller housing is used to cut through the hull. Once through both sides, the propeller housing, a 12-inch PVC pipe, is inserted through the opening, and the edges of the hull are traced onto it. The PVC is then removed and cut to fit flush with the hull. With the insert cut to size, the edges of the opening are sanded down so the PVC can be permanently fiberglassed into place. While the hull is prepped for glasswork, Pacer marine-grade electrical wire is run from the bilge to the helm, then to the bow, where the bow thruster motor will be mounted. The thruster computer is mounted in the bilge compartment and connected to the existing batteries. At the helm, a small joystick is mounted to provide easy control. With the tube fit flush to the hull, a resin putty is used to fill all voids. Once dry, each side is sanded down to a flush, smooth finish. Now it's time to permanently bond the tube to the hull. Small strips of fiberglass are cut, soaked in resin, and applied to the sanded area. Multiple layers of glass are applied to achieve the desired thickness. To further strengthen the bond, another layer of fiberglass strips are cut, dipped in resin, and laid on the interior edges of the tube. To finalize the connection between the new thruster tube and the hull, fiberglass is laid on the outside of the PVC tube and the interior hull walls. Once the glass is dry, it's sanded down to match the exterior gel coat thickness, and a filler is used to even out any imperfections. Next, the area is prepped for blending, aiming to give the new thruster a factory-installed appearance. Matching gel coat is brushed onto the interior edges of the tube, and each hull side is sprayed with multiple coats to achieve a smooth, glossy finish. The area inside of the bow, where the motor will be mounted, is also painted to cover up the exposed fiberglass. With the tube completely installed and the gel coat dry, a hole is drilled into the center of the tube to test fit the motor and propeller before permanently mounting them into place. The propeller is placed on the motor to ensure none of the blades will rub the edge. Once a perfect fit is verified, the motor is installed into place and connected to the supplied power source. To complete the installation, the hull is buffed to a beautiful shine, and the propeller is secured into place.
Yeah, so now that the bow thruster is installed, I was thoroughly impressed with the crew that showed up. The guys were really clean. They fit right in. They knocked it out in 2 days. I really am really impressed with the job that they did on the bow thruster install.